Hey everybody, James here, and in this video I'm going to take you through how you can go from practice owner to business owner. Now what I mean by that is a practice owner is somebody who's in it, working on people, doing the work, doing admin, doing marketing, doing everything, and they're running a practice. But a practice isn't scalable. A practice isn't a business. A business is something that doesn't need you. A business runs itself. A business can be managed remotely. I run a business. It doesn't matter where I am, the business is running, my clients are getting results, and I'm able to sign more clients up. When I had a practice and I was working in the practice, I had to do the work. I was the owner-operator. Now, most of us try and solve this by getting contractors and associates, but we're still in there slaving away because really we're the face of it and we're the only way that we get clients in. And our associates can't attract, convert, and retain patients like we do. They don't understand our systems, and so really we've just hired somebody to hopefully see some people and make some money, and it's usually just creates stress. So if you want to grow an actual business, a healthcare business, something that doesn't run just with you constantly doing stuff, you need to have 4 things. You need to have the ability to attract your ideal patients predictably and consistently on demand. If you want 10 new patients next week, snap your fingers, you've got 10. That requires systems around the attraction part. You then have to have the ability to convert. That's the second thing, conversion of ideal patients. If you understand your patient's pains, fears, frustrations, desires, you can communicate that, which will help them take actions and say yes and start with you. And if you have a high conversion, that means that you have more efficiency with your marketing and attraction systems. If you're attracting people and you can't convert them, then you're just going to have to be throwing your patients at a wall and hoping one of them sticks. But if you know how to convert, then it doesn't matter how many are coming through because you're converting them well. And so when we put extra on top, extra attraction, suddenly your business explodes. The third is retention. If you don't have the ability to retain people, then your profitability is just going to go down or be at the bottom floor. You need to have the ability to retain people in treatment programs and recommendations, getting them to stick around, getting them to buy into other things that you offer to additionally upsell them. So for example, a person might come in with a symptom, you improve that symptom. Well, is there something else that you can do for them? Maybe they want to be more active again, play sport again, get a better relationship now that their anxiety is gone, for example. What are you offering them at the end of each of those recommendations that you can keep going with something so that those who are ready for it, those who want it, and those you know you can help, you can offer that to them and get them additional results, and therefore their lifetime value goes up, and so you're making more money per client, okay, per patient. The fourth thing is your systems. Now, for real scalability, for really having a business that can run itself, you need to have contractors and staff. And to do that, you need to have systems in place. My client Deanne was doing well. She was making about $10,000 a week. She had 1 associate. She'd been through 5 because she couldn't retain them. She had systems in place for conversion and retention, but what she failed to have was her ability to attract people the right way and the systems and structures around that, which meant that her associates, which naturally are not going to work as hard as she does because it's not their business, and if they were and they were that driven, they would have their own business, is she needed to be able to get them new patients. And so after working with me within about 5 months, she had reached $28,000 in revenue, and she had done that because she now had 4 associates, and they were all fully booked because she had the right systems in place. Now, this is systems around the standardization of your assessment protocols, this standardization of your recommendations for particular things, so you can offer the ability to predict results, almost guarantee results, because you know what you're doing, not where you're just going to figure it out as you go. And yes, everybody's different, and yes, I'm going to customize the recommendations, but if you have a standardized protocol and that's your benchmark, you can tailor it, but if you're just making stuff up as you go, it's not the most effective way of doing it. Surgeries are not just made up as they go. You have a standard plan of attack of what's likely to happen based on the results that they have from the testing, the MRIs, etc. They're looking at it, they're going in knowing probably what they're going to do. Once they get in there, then they might start changing up that plan. But they don't just say, oh, you got back pain? Yeah, let's just cut you open and see what's going on. That's not how it works, because that's not going to produce results and it's going to create problems, and that also doesn't instill confidence in me, the person getting cut up. So in our practice, think about it from that perspective. If you're just doing stuff, yes, you're an expert, and yes, you know, and you probably can just do stuff and get great results. But your client doesn't know that. They are concerned that you're just making shit up. So you need to have a standardized approach to doing things to give them confidence, to build trust and establish yourself as an authority. When you do that, you get more compliance, you get better retention, better conversion, you attract more people. And when you hire associates, you can then say, this is the protocol that we do. This is how it works. Customize around that, but stay within these bounds. So you're able to replicate yourself in them as much as possible. Because letting an associate run free and do whatever they want to do is a recipe for disaster, because they don't have the skills or knowledge or experience to be able to do that effectively. Yes, you want to empower them, but what's going to happen is they're going to start doing stuff. It's not going to work very well. They're going to justify why that's happening, and then they're going to make up reasons. Oh, well, I get people better in 3 visits. That's why they all leave. Not because I'm not good at what I do and I can't retain people and have no conversion skills, which is the reality. They're going to make up stories that justify, and they're going to believe that to be true. Trust me. But what happens if you want to grow a business is you have to have employees who follow the way you do things. Otherwise, you have a bunch of independents doing their own thing, which is not that's not going to work in a group setting. You're building a business, so they need to follow. Even though they're a contractor, they need to be following the protocol to deliver the value and the results that you can for your clients if you want to build a business that hits 7 figures and does it without you. So, in summary, those 4 things: you've got your attraction, you've got your conversion, you've got your retention, and you've got your systems of expansion. Beyond that, we start to do things like creating online courses for existing clients, for new clients, as a separate business itself on top or next to or around what we're already doing. When we do that, we're able to reach more people. We're able to serve more people. We're able to create better results, and we're able to make more revenue, and it's automated, and we don't have to be there to do it ourselves manually, which gives us more options for expansion. So if you are wanting to go from practitioner, owner-operator, practice owner to business owner, I want you to make sure you check out my free training, which is jamesnielsenwatt.com/free-training. That's jamesnielsenwatt.com/free-training. I want you to check out that training. Book a strategy session with me. I'm going to post a link somewhere around this video. Book a strategy session with me. Let's chat. Let's see how I can help you scale up your practice, build a hyper-successful practice, and generate the income, impact, and lifestyle that you deserve instead of slaving away, being tired and frustrated. And as always, leave a comment. I want to hear what you think. Send me a message if you have questions, and I'll see you guys next time.